Starting with some TV news first. Strictly Come Dancing returned on Saturday night. Yes. Were you watching? It's fabulous to have it back. It seems Colleen's dream has finally come true. She was on Strictly. Well, sort of.
I tell you what, I thought you were going to nip out from under one of those skirts.
One of those skirts I've tried every year.
I mean, every year you say you want to be on it, but...
Every year since it started.
But you kind of
I think that was the nod, look, you're not coming on, but we'll play a song. Yeah. And you know what? When it came on, honestly, I was so delighted. Yeah. I've never felt more famous in my life.
So you had no idea that was
No idea, but I hate to say this, but I'd recorded it because it was coming on when we were having dinner and stuff, so I thought I'd record it. But my friend had watched it, so he got me in and he said, no, you need to watch it. And I was going, I'll watch it later. No, you need to watch it now. And that's why he filmed my reaction, which was genuine. But honestly, I was so thrilled. My favourite show ever. I'm probably never going to do it, but I feel like I have. So.
Maybe that's a good omen for next year.
No, well,
you know... We'll put it right there.
If they'd have asked me 20 years ago, I'd have been able to move.
Never too old. You're never too old for Strictly.
You're never too old. Well, you are.
I was. But... Actually, I was looking at that with Anton there going, that's how I thought I looked. That's how I'd like to have looked, dancing with Anton Debate, but ever cracked it. I don't know about you, though, Gloria. Does the music still strike fear into your heart? Because I literally... I mean, I'm 8 years on from doing it now.
Do you mean when you hear the beginning?
When I hear the da-da-da-da, I get that kind of... Oh, God, I remember that on a Saturday being so nervous.
Funny, I'm the opposite of that. That was my favourite bit. Because it was useless at dancing, but I loved the walk down. It was all very sort of showbizy. And lovely James Martin, you know, the chef, was behind me every night on the walk down. And people would say, what did you talk about? Did you talk about recipes? I said, no. We talked about his organic carrots. We had 5 acres of them, and I'd say, how are your carrots this week? And that's exactly what we did. But you see, at the beginning, I'm sure lots of you watched it from the very beginning, it was very raw and very innocent. And now when I look at the first show, everybody can dance, everybody can do it. And this is only my opinion, so this is not official. But I believe that if you know 2 months in advance that you're going to do it, what would stop you having private dancing lessons?
Laziness.
What would? I know. And then on show one, then you can do it.
The thing is, it is all very glamorous and all very beautiful. I remember when you were doing it, and I remember one time you came into the morning meeting and she walked in like that, morning. And I went, what's up with your head? And she went, I've been practicing the waltz, I can't move my neck. And she was literally like the whole meeting like that, like every part of you was hurt.
Because you have to get yourself in the most... The things that look most elegant are the most uncomfortable. So I'd like this, Anton would say, bend your neck. I go, I am bending my neck. No more. And I go, do you want me to break my neck? I'm the same with your pointy feet. You go, point your toes. I am. More. And it's like, I can't do it anymore.
The one thing I would say for the programme is the fact that... dancing, that kind of ballroom dancing, is nothing like you have learned before.
No.
Because at my school, you know, we did ballroom dancing every lunchtime because our Latin teacher loved the ballroom dance. And then I went out in my jive and I thought I was a really good jiver. But the jive is, like, totally different. All those kicks and flicks you don't do.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because that's Amber Davies there. Now, Amber came in to replace Danny Dyer, who sadly had to pull out of Strictly, bless her. She's broken her ankle. Amber came in at very short notice. I think she had 48 hours or something to learn that waltz, and she was amazing.
Amazing.
But there has been, obviously, a lot of talk and controversy about, well, you know, she's a trained dancer, but like you said, well, yes, she's done West End musicals. She probably did some dance training when she was younger, but it's still not quite the same.
No, I think the difference is, I think...
the proper kind of ballroom competition
but I
dancing.
think if they're very good and quick at picking up choreography, which is what trained dancers are, so she could come in 48 hours before. And I think that's why they had to pick someone like Amber. You couldn't have got someone who'd never danced before to learn that in 48 hours.
In fact, she did it overnight. Now, to learn a routine overnight, even if you're the best dancer in the world, that's actually quite difficult.
She's young, with a nice juicy brain that can remember things really well. But also, you know, to be fair, I mean, it is lovely, everybody really trying with their dancing, but I want to see some really good dance as well. You know, so you've got to have some people that are good.
I think they've got a good mixture of that because they've got some brilliant ones. The Lioness, is it Lioness that's doing it? She's incredible.
She was amazing.
But I also love people like Ross King.
Yeah, he tried his best.
And he's really learning, and I want to see... I love when you see them progress. Yeah. You know, so
maybe they should have 2 tiers of competition, like the first 5 that can all dance, and
then the other ones like me.
God, yeah.
You were good.
No, I wasn't good, but thank you for saying. But I really wasn't.
You were.
I'm not asking for a compliment.
You did
I was
very
in
well.
the bottom 3 nearly every single week.
Not in my eyes.
Not in your eyes, I know. But like, the highest score I ever got was 6 for my tango.
Was that
my highest score
ever?
Was that
when you fell on top of Anton?
No, that
when
was
you actually were literally on top of it.
No, can I just correct you, Gloria?
Okay. All right.
It was meant to be.
Quite exciting.
I did not fall over.
No.
Anton Dubek fell over and pulled me with him, and I decided to turn it into a comedy moment for him.
Right, 3.
Well done,
right, 3. I thought you planned that very well.
But listen, it's an amazing experience. It is terrifying, especially the first week. So we wish everybody who's taken part in Strictly all the very best.
But it makes you laugh.
Week,
and it makes you have fun with it, you know.
It's nice to have one week.
And I'm going to pretend not to be jealous for the next 3 months or however long it is.
Because, listen, Cole, one day you're going to get there because we will make sure of it.
No, I don't want to now.
We'll do a lot.
Don't say that. Don't say that.